House of Torment in Austin, Texas is known as one of the nation's scariest haunted house attractions and draws thousands of visitors every year who visit the haunt in search of a scare. But did you know that this fake haunted house is actually rumored to be extremely haunted in real life? This haunting is what we're investigating today on the Paranormal Files.
I felt like the whole building breathed on you, and it's pretty intense, so be careful.
I mean, these places are engineered to make you imagine in your mind that someone is right around the corner, but what if it wasn't someone, and in this case, it's something?
If you want to scare someone, why don't you come out and scare the three of us? I'm ready to be scared.
Oh, it's going. Jesus! Oh my God!
All haunted places have a story to tell. It can be tragic, it can be scary, and it can be very dangerous. This is Colin Browen, and these are the Paranormal Files.
First, a bit of history about the house. The haunt began as a simple walk-through maze in founder Dan McCulloch's backyard, but by 2002 the backyard attraction was attracting so many visitors that it forced McCulloch to open the very first House of Torment maze to meet visitors' needs. Since opening in 2002, the House of Torment has won countless national awards, opened another location in Chicago, and has even extended its brand's influence across the entire United States. While some of the props used in the House of Torment have dark histories of their own, my whole theory about why the House of Torment is haunted has to do with energy. So in this special episode of the show, we set out to conduct an experiment to see if this energy that I'm referring to could really be what is causing the haunting of the house.
So, my name is Julian Paliola. I actually work for a 13th floor entertainment group in Mindspark and Class X throwing. One of my positions was actually runner, so I saw both sides of the building and kind of experienced a lot of stuff. Some of my most memorable ones definitely would have to be in the third attraction I was running in. I was helping paint one of the crawl space rooms that we were changing, and I had my back up against the wall. Everyone was down here in the carpet area, and I had my headphones in. I'm just in my zone, just painting this wall white because we had a strobe going off, so it would like throw the customers off. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'm just going. And all of a sudden I just feel big bang, like someone just shouldered the wall, and I was like, no one can shoulder that. You have to get down and crawl, but it felt like a bang, so I like crawl out, see if anyone's there. Nobody's around. I run out the other side, no one's around. It's all dark down here, so I'm freaking out. I bolt down here to here. The people that were here, I asked, is anyone down there with me? And they're like, no one's down here, literally just you by yourself. I was like, well, I'm not going back down there by myself. We're gonna close, can you go check the doors? I just said I'm not going back down there by myself. Whatever is in this building, anytime that we've actually walked through on our own investigations, obviously has some kind of issue with me, because our readings go higher when it's more geared towards me. If it's any question or just make a noise towards me, it responds more when I'm around, so kind of is an off-putting feeling for that. And just even talking about it, I'm getting shaky. It's a very weird feeling. It could just be, I do know that sometimes your mind can play tricks on you, especially when you're by yourself and in the dark, but I firmly believe in the paranormal. Like, I firmly believe in spirits. Like, there's a lot of reasons why I do believe that. So if there is something in here, I definitely do believe there could be. So it's weird. It's scary. It is very scary.
My name's Bailey. I've worked here at 13th floor for about 3 years or 4 haunt seasons. I don't currently work on the haunted house attraction side anymore. I work over with Mindspark and Great Room Escape. Over on the in the third attraction, the manor, the building of it is like a house. It's furnished with a lot of stuff from estate sales. I don't know if that adds anything to it, but maybe if the stuff that is previously owned by a bunch of dead people filling up a room adds to paranormal activity, like that would be a big hotspot for it, right? We have people who have seen doppelgangers of other employees who work here who are either not even on the clock in the building, or they're like in a totally different part of the building that there's no way they could get there in like 30 seconds, right? We have stories of people seeing shadow figures. So we've seen full. It's like an emptiness of color, basically, like a full black void. And we've seen them on top of the walls, like things scurrying across, like large size, so not like a rodent. What seems like to be like a person shimmying across the top of the walls. And a lot of it's out of like the corners of your eyes. So like you start to feel it, you start to see it, and when you go to look at it, it's gone. So it's more or less an energy, right? I don't really know how to explain it other than that. I'm feeling a little tightness in my chest, so I don't want to really continue too much, but it gets intense. So I will straight up be honest and say that I've antagonized it a lot, and that's when I got the most feedback or I guess reaction out of it, but it's not always like positive either. I felt like the whole building breathed on you, and it's pretty intense, so be careful.
You mean tightness of your chest?
Yeah, like it's hard to I can take small breaths right now, but like that's about it. Like if I take a second, maybe I could like catch my breath, but it's like it keeps speeding up, and I can't stop like the anxiety of it. I feel this way a lot whenever I'm the only person in the building, like, or if like we go to set the alarm and it says one of the doors open down here and you're the only one here, you have to come out here when all the lights are off and you're by yourself and the building's making noises and you hear doors open and close, and they've all got springs on them that are meant to keep them closed, or when you open them they'll slam back shut. So to have something push it open requires a lot more force than just like, you know, a breeze or, you know, even like a small rat or something like trying to brush up against it. So like if you hear like a door or something sound like it open, like push on it, like check for yourself. It takes a little more than just a little nudge to open it. So okay.
So the main one when it's like,
I'll just let down, like we're just gonna walk down there, and then you can point out the spots that you feel like, you know, there's a little something extra.
this is one of the creepiest ones. So where we're walking down, it's already a pretty tight feeling with the lights off, but this isn't even, this is a part of the haunt, but not actually internal. It's more outside. It's just the main hallway that goes into different.
That's the attraction, right?
Yeah, that was the attraction. That was the attraction.
Yeah, right? Oh my god! The break room is right here. One of the times that like I completely lost it while we were open was it was me and Julian. We were kind of like attraction. I don't know what they call those positions. We were called runners, but we brought people waters and gave them breaks and stuff like that. And just outside of this door was pitch black, and we had a couple chairs where the runners and the manager for this part of the attraction hung out in between, like for our breaks. There was a chair over here in the pitch dark, and the way the lights came, if someone was sitting in it, you could see their feet, right? Mm-hmm. So all the time, our boss would be sitting right there whenever he's taking his break, and he'd just kind of sit there in the dark and kind of relax for a second. And so I came walking up through the hallway right here, and I saw him sitting right there in the chair. You could see his feet, but you can't really see anything other than like a person obviously sitting in a chair. And I'm sitting there and I'm talking and I'm kind of telling him about what's going on in the attraction, and he's not saying much, but it doesn't really bug me. I just brush it off, whatever, like he's trying to relax. And then he comes walking up behind me, and I turn around and I said, what? And I turn around and there was no feet in there anymore. Oh dude, it was rough. Like I had to, that was like an hour into the night, so we had like 3-4 more hours left. I had that in the back of my head trying to scare people while I'm like terrified, shook to my core. It's pretty rough. Really weird, really weird.
And speaking on that one hallway that we first showed y'all with that new wall, there's a spring here. I do remember there was a time it was Bailey and our coworker and friend Lucky. We came down there to actually go check it out, and we were I was first, it was Lucky second, and then Bailey right behind him, and I had walked first, and I was just like walking up to the ladder, and Lucky is walking up right next to me, and there's these little wooden slats to the right of him that looks into that hallway. And what the crazy thing was is he stopped and he was like, no one else is in here, right? Mm-mm. I literally just saw a shadow walk by, and I was like, no, dude, no.
Can I just show you exactly what he's talking about?
Yeah,
it's that
yeah.
hallway, and
Yeah, come here.
So you take them down that way, and then I'll walk through and basically just replicate what you guys saw, which is completely terrifying considering there was nobody in the building.
So we're walking down, and it's already starting to get cold, like right here. But, so I'm walking up to the ladder, and I was like, I'm just gonna crawl up it real quick and look through the top. But Lucky stops right here, and he's like, whoa, nobody else is here, right? He says, I was like, yeah, nobody else. And he looked back at me, and he's like, I'm dead positive nobody else is here. And sure enough, like, just as Bailey walked by, all it was just a shadowy figure that walked by, and that's all he saw. And we were like, no, dude, literally, we're looking through, there's no way, none of the lights can move because they're literally just pressed up against the wall through screws, but you would have to literally push it to even get the light to move, which it won't do.
Yeah.
So it would, can you stop that? That's just creepy. I want to turn that off. I really don't like that. Even if it's a coincidence that it's going off as we're speaking right now, it's just creepy. That is just creepy, and it really bothers me. And I work here. All right, okay. But yeah, so that ladder just literally goes to the top of this attraction. God, even just a low growl is creepy enough. But yeah, this is where it happened. I mean, we've even looked down here and it's pitch black with all the lights off. So you can't even really see the pole in front of you when you turn around. So I've even stood back here during season. The reason why I've come back here so often was there's a hanging body prop that's to a zip line, and it would get stuck if the actor threw it too hard. So I'd have to come up here, climb the ladder to get it down. And one of the times I came down, nothing really crazy happened, but I remember I was really hot, but once I got to the bottom, it was really cold just in this spot. And once I got down to the door, or where that door is now, it got really cold, or cold here, and then I got hot again down there. Okay, now I just feel like, let's go. Can we go? That was a shorter span, but this time. It's even worse when you're here by yourself and you hear it go off and you know there's no one else here but you. Yeah.
There's something about a place that's meant to scare people when there's nobody in it. It feels like it's like targeted to you. So we've got hospital beds in our penitentiary, or we used to have hospital beds, don't know if they're still in there, that were from actual hospitals that are no longer operating. We've got medical equipment that was sold to us from hospitals that are no longer operating. We've got a couple different straitjackets from asylums that were used. We've got a table from an asylum that was used for restraining patients, and you can tell it's old school, like wooden, like not comfortable at all. And I've laid on it for an extended period of time, and I didn't feel anything weird with it, but it is just an odd feeling to know that you're sitting on or laying on something that like held someone like against their will, or like, you know, they might have been crazy, or they might have just been, you know, like if it's an old enough table, they could have just been, you know, a little weird, and they just like strapped them down, right? You know, so there's a lot of stuff in there that I think just carries and like soaks up energy, you know, from other stuff.
It definitely picks up during the season, especially like with the residual energy that is left behind. You still kind of see things, you really do feel a lot. I've walked through just because there was times where before we started doing axe throwing, we would go get waters. So we would walk down there. I honestly started getting to the point where I would tell my coworkers, they're like, why do you walk there with your headphones on? You want to hear everything, right? I was like, no, honestly, if I get attacked by a ghost or something, I don't want to hear it coming. I just want to go out. That's it. I just want to go out. So if it's like down the hallway, cool, you charge me up, man. Take me out, let someone find me. Cool. I've definitely felt like there's something watching me walking down there. I even got to the point where I found a little razor scooter that my boss from 2018 would ride around outside. And once I found it, I was like, all right, this is going to make my trip with headphones and to the scare store that much quicker. And if it takes me out on the scooter, screw it, it's going to take me out on the scooter. So it even then, it still felt bad, like really creepy. I even felt like I could have made it mad because it's like now I'm going faster than you and you have to really pick up, who knows?
Good energy brings good energy, bad brings bad, and if you like scaring, you know, thousands of people, you know, a season whenever like we do, of of course, you know, you're gonna like have some kind of spillover of that as well.
Tonight, we are extremely excited to be here and able to investigate this property. The hauntings here are not seemingly intelligent. They don't seem to be the spirit of a person or, you know, an entity that has made noises like voices and given messages. It's more this violent poltergeist activity that has actually haunted various employees that have worked here. We just completed our interviews. It's really hot in here. Peyton, how are you feeling before we start this off? We're gonna cut right to the chase today.
Well, I mean, I can't wait to start. You thought a haunted house was scary with a lot of people. It's even scarier, you know, with about 6 people.
Yeah, it is
people.
definitely creepy in here. Just like all the employees were telling us just now, there is something in this haunted house. It's always been a concept that's intrigued me. What can be haunting a haunted house? And there's no better way to start off our big star-studded, badass Hollywood LA series for Halloween than with an investigation here in our hometown at a haunted house. So happy early Halloween. We're gonna walk over here. This is the official start of the haunt. Just to get right on with it, we're gonna hit the lights. It's instantly actually hella creepy. Look down there. Get a shot of that. I mean, these places are engineered to make you imagine in your mind that someone is right around the corner, but what if it wasn't someone, and in this case, it's something that's around the corner? What's haunting the place? That's what we're here to find out. So we're gonna get the equipment set up and let's do it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, he's really creepy.
Yeah, that's gnarly. I love the doors in here too. Ooh.
Lovely.
I like this pile of corpses.
Ooh.
So for the very first time on the Paranormal Files, you guys have been asking, and we finally just made the investment and we purchased a couple of static X cameras. So this is a 4K infrared and full spectrum camera, and we're going to be leaving these throughout the House of Torment tonight. We're going to be using them throughout this entire LA Haunted Hollywood series. And we're right here in the morgue right now where apparently an employee was pushed off of a ladder. There's a lot of violent activity in this area, so we figured this would be a hot spot that we could leave one of these cameras at to film throughout the night. So I'm gonna turn on the IR right now. It's recording right here. All right, you got the light on? Yep. Cool. And you wanna kill that light for a second, babe? Just hold it on you. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, let's head to the next spot. Set up the second. We got full battery on both cameras, and here's what it looks like to us. IR mode, switched it on. So we're gonna go set this at the end of this hallway. So you can see we're rolling on this. We got full battery. I'm just gonna set it down. And we're gonna let it run. Let's grab our equipment and start this investigation, everybody. Okay, here you go. So we're standing right now in the hallway where a lot of the employees have experienced paranormal activity. This is supposedly one of the most active areas in the building. Even I, the first time that I came down here, felt kind of the negative, not really negative, but just powerful energy that's down here at the end of this hall. So without further ado, let's cut the lights and let's begin. To anybody or anything that may be here in the House of Torment, my name is Colin.
I'm Peyton.
I'm Maxon.
And we are here to communicate with you, so feel free to come out and make contact with us. We want to know who or what you are, and we are opening ourselves to you. So if you are here with us, you're invited in. I'm going to turn on our EMF meter right here. Is there anybody here in the building with us? Oh, God. That was too perfect timing.
So tonight we have 2 EMF pumps with us. So these kick out a lot of EMF energy, and in theory, spirits can use these to kind of draw from and maybe manifest themselves in different ways. So we're gonna turn these on and see what happens.
Since this is kind of the pinnacle of the haunting,
Yeah.
we figured that we would set them here in this room in front of the static camera to see if we can boost any activity in this area. So Peyton, you want to hit him?
Alright.
I just set them right there on the chairs.
Camera does not. There we go.
Oh, I just hit on something.
Oh,
Oh, I just hit something too.
Did you hear that though?
yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually a big enough spike that it actually
It beeped.
beeped. It never beeps. Yeah, I don't think it ever beeps.
I've never heard it beep.
I was just looking around this room thinking how damn creepy it is in here. Like I said before, my name is Colin. I'm here with Maxon and Peyton. And we are here to communicate with you. We're not afraid of you. And you should not be afraid of us.
God, this is so freaky.
Yeah, look at this.
I'm like really freaked out.
Colin.
Oh.
So this is the most active part of the house, out of the attractions here. Besides the morgue, this entire attraction is called the Manor. It changes year to year, but it's meant to look like an old Victorian style haunted house. To get away from the speaker, we can just move forward a little bit more because we're literally right under it. Here.
Oh, no, it's alright.
That's what I have at.
Going a night shot just because I can't see anything. Well, of course now it's lit.
Oh God, that's creepy. Oh fudge! Look at that.
I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe she needs a hug.
Okay.
God, that's too realistic.
Yeah, that's really creepy,
Don't
man.
get something like that.
Okay.
IR.
Peyton, you want to hold this? If you're in this area, please, we're here to talk to you. We don't want to hurt you, and we're not afraid of you. Can you give us a sign that you're here with us? I feel cold on my elbow.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm.
Got real beepy right there.
Did
you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
You
In
wanna
this
go back?
little hallway? Yeah, walk.
He's literally right here.
Ask a question.
Is something here? Can you beep this thing?
We heard you like to open and close doors. Do you think you could do that for us?
What do you think, babe? You feeling anything yet? I'm feeling like just.
I'm so dizzy.
Yeah, I feel like nauseous. Like all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually sick.
That's scary. Oh.
Yeah. It sucks to be them.
Linda's still there.
This whole area just feels unsettled. Like it's just. Hello? If you're in here with us, can you shut one of the doors? Or even open one of the doors? If that was you, can you do something bigger and louder to let us know where you are? You know, I feel like the more energy was in the like morgue area, like all those rooms, like the hospital stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that right there?
It just keeps getting that one hit.
Mm-hmm.
It beeped several times in that closet.
Mm-hmm.
It's odd.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes it literally doesn't hit. Well, most times it doesn't hit. I've only seen it hit like 5 times ever.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it jump. It jumped again. Would that be in the direction of the prison?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Can you use your voice to talk to us if you have a voice? Is this the coffin?
It's on the other side of the coffin. It's the one with the lid.
Oh. Yeah, let me get that for Wyatt. So that right there is the coffin that was left over from the church, kind of tucked away behind this iron gate. Are you attached to this coffin?
Oh. What is that?
So that's motion censored. It might be you, because you're the closest.
Okay.
Do you want to go back over there and see if it goes off again? How far did you step?
Like right here.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Debunked.
Crap out of me.
If only it wasn't
Okay,
debunked.
good.
Okay, so right here we have the paranormal puck. We've used this thing before many times on the show. What it actually does is it records fluctuations in EMF in the environment, and it runs those fluctuations through an algorithm and gives you a word. So this is experimental technology. I don't really know how much we 100% believe in this, but it's always interesting to try and experiment with it. So for this, I'm going to set this right here, kind of close to the casket back there. I've got the app right here. Peyton, you want to run the questions since you always seem to get good responses?
Sure.
I'm going to turn this back on too.
Sandra. That's weird it's giving names though.
They get show the camera. So Peyton asked, "Are you attached to the casket?" And it gave the name Sandra. Yep.
You ask something.
I'm gonna ask, why? What are you? Morgue?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm just not feeling anything in here.
More for sure.
So we are now where?
At the beginning of the haunted house. It's not a hotel.
This is
Okay.
True camera star.
Don't we go this way?
Yeah.
Shall we?
That's just the line.
Follow me. You gotta stay here for a while. Feels cooler in this part than
Mm-hmm.
the outside. Ooh, the tube looks kind of ajar. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like our light died. The camera died.
Light and camera died?
Yeah. Maybe it'll turn-
Already?
Oh yeah. It's
Yep.
dead.
Drained.
Hmm.
I charged that all night last night.
Yeah, we still have
Oh, battery
6
life.
hours on the SD card. No, it's
I wonder how quickly that died.
it's not even turning on really. Maybe, there we go.
Okay. Okay, you guys.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck. Did you kill our camera?
Is there something actually here? After hearing about you from people that have worked here, I wanted to see something.
Oh my god, that's so gnarly.
In here.
Oh god. I look at my screensaver. That's so gnarly. The zombies.
Name my band, dude.
The Ghoulies. The Ghoulish Trio.
All Eyes Blind.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Very well executed.
All eyes blind.
Ew, I don't like her.
I don't like this.
Boogies.
Oh god, I don't like that either. Peyton, you want to stay in this room?
No.
I look moist.
I'll give her a kiss.
I'll blow it out.
Savage.
And then we'll be down here.
Okay, I'll literally just set this camera right here. Just sit right here.
Alright, call her.
I will. Was that one of you guys? No. That was loud as shit.
That big crack.
Yeah, that was from right next to me too.
Aren't you behind us?
Okay, so I'm sitting here in the jail cells. There is a corpse behind me. The autofocus is like wigging out.
It's been doing that all this whole time.
If there's somebody here, can you give me a knock like this? Is that you guys? You can tap yes or tap knock once to answer my question yes. Knock twice to answer my question no. So this is yes and this is no. Are you here in this part of the building with me? Could you move something in this room if you're here with me? Like one of these cell doors? Knock once if you're here with me right now. It is actually getting kind of cold in here. If you're coming into the room with me, don't feel afraid. Keep coming. Can you show me that you're here by maybe turning off my flashlight? Come on over, I'm waiting for you. Can you give me one sign?
If you're here with me in the morgue, can you move something? Do you like scaring the people here?
House of Torment. Some employees have attempted to contact the spirit, entity, whatever is in here, by using flashlights. So basically, with this method, you just unscrew the flashlight to where it's barely connected to the battery, and so it's thought that spirits can manipulate this and how would you describe this? And they forge the link between the connector and the battery and the flashlight and illuminate it if they want to answer a question. So since this has worked in the past for different people, Peyton, you want to come stand over here?
Sure.
Let's just ask a few questions. If you're here with us in the attraction, can you turn this flashlight on for us?
So we didn't capture that much activity, but that doesn't mean that the House of Torment isn't haunted, right? Well, maybe it had to do with the night that we visited. Although it was a full harvest moon and it was Friday the 13th, the house hadn't actually opened yet for its 2019 season. So the last person who had walked through its halls and been scared out of their mind had walked through the attraction almost an entire year ago. We returned for another night of investigation a month later, after thousands had already visited and been frightened, to investigate the building a second time, and to see if my theory that this fear that people were experiencing was staining the walls of the attraction. We had no idea what we were in for that night.
So, hold up, I'm gonna turn this light down a little bit. It's really bright.
My glasses are colorful.
So, what just happened?
So you and Nick were in the restroom and I was
Hold up.
I thought I heard something. I don't know. I don't know if it's just the building, but I thought I heard something.
No, I heard like shuffling, like move, like plastic or tarping, and that's why I thought it was Sean. I think she said her name was. But you and Nick were in the restroom, and I was sitting here texting my mom, just waiting for y'all before we go in the houses. And then all of a sudden, I hear a bunch of like shuffling, like it sounded like plastic tarps moving. And I was like, oh, maybe it's just like the guys in the restroom because it's like right over here and this pretty thin wall since it's like in a warehouse. But then I listened more, and like I could easily distinguish where the sound was coming from. Like I heard one of y'all like pull a paper towel, but it was like so like recognizably from the left or like towards the left of me. But then I kept hearing the shuffling to the right of me where the haunted houses are. So
you were basically just hearing movement in the house.
Pretty much. I mean, first thing I asked y'all was like, wait, did y'all make a lot of noise or so?
It's weird. I'm ready to go in and see what we can find.
Yeah.